Have you ever heard about someone who was perfectly fine until suddenly they weren't? That's exactly what happened to Margaret Thompson, a 74-year-old grandmother from Ohio. She was full of life, independent, healthy, sharp-minded. Just yesterday, she was walking her dog around the neighborhood like she did every morning. And this morning, she was gone. No warnings, no symptoms. One minute she felt fine, the next tragedy struck. And the most heartbreaking part? It could have been prevented. Now, I know this is hard to hear, but Margaret's story is not rare. In fact, it's happening every single day to older adults across the country. Women and men who've spent their lives taking care of others only to fall victim to small, everyday habits that slowly damage their health without them even realizing it. Habits that seem harmless. Things you've probably been doing your whole life, but as we age, they become dangerous. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Your body at 70 isn't the same as your body at 40. What used to be no big deal can now put your heart, your brain, and even your independence at serious risk. Maybe you're thinking, I feel fine. I've done this for years. Why change now? That's exactly what Margaret thought too. But aging is tricky. It's not the big things that get us. It's the little ones we ignore. And by the time you realize something's wrong, it might be too late. That's why today I need you to stay with me, because I'm about to share 6 silent mistakes that many older adults make every single day. Mistakes that quietly increase the risk of falls, strokes, heart attacks, and memory loss. Mistakes that steal years from your life. And you won't even see them coming. And the worst part, most people don't even know they're doing it. The good news, once you know what to watch for, every single one of these mistakes is completely avoidable. You can take action starting today. Simple changes that protect your health, your independence, and the time you have left with the people you love. So don't go anywhere, because the last mistake on this list, almost nobody talks about it, but it's one of the deadliest of all. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see your daily habits in a whole new light, because your later years should be your best years, full of strength and memories that matter. Let's make sure what happened to Margaret never happens to you. Mistake number 1. Pushing your body before breakfast. Let me ask you, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you roll out of bed, grab your gardening gloves, or rush outside to start your daily walk? Maybe you head straight for the laundry or begin tidying up the house before the sun is even fully up. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. In fact, most of us grew up believing that the early bird gets the worm, that productivity first thing in the morning is the mark of a good day and a good life. But here's the part no one talks about. Jumping straight into physical activity without eating, especially as we age, can be far more dangerous than you realize. See, overnight, your body has been fasting for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. Your blood sugar, the fuel your body runs on, is naturally at its lowest. And while you were sleeping, your heart rate slowed, your blood pressure dropped, and your body entered a state of deep rest and repair. But the moment you wake up, everything changes. Your body is hit with a surge of adrenaline, nature's way of helping you get going. But for seniors, this natural morning spike is already a lot for your heart to handle. And when you pile on chores, heavy lifting, or even a brisk walk without giving your body any fuel, you could unknowingly be setting yourself up for disaster. I'm talking about dangerous spikes in blood pressure, increased strain on your heart, and worst of all, the risk of dislodging plaque that's been sitting quietly in your arteries for years. And if that happens, that plaque can travel straight to your brain or heart, causing a stroke or heart attack in seconds. The truth is, this is exactly how many sudden health emergencies happen. It's not random, it's not bad luck. It's these small, seemingly harmless moments that catch us off guard. I know you might be thinking, but I've always done it this way. Why stop now? Because what worked at 40 doesn't work at 70. Our bodies change. Our blood vessels aren't as flexible. Our heart doesn't bounce back as fast. And our energy reserves don't last as long. What used to be a quick morning chore could now be the very thing that pushes your body past its limits. So, what should you do instead? How do you protect yourself without giving up the active life you love? It's simpler than you think, and it starts with one small change. Give your body fuel before you move. Before you grab that rake, before you lace up those sneakers, take a moment to nourish your body. You don't need a full breakfast feast, just a light, healthy snack to raise your blood sugar and give your heart and muscles the support they need. A banana packed with potassium and natural sugars to gently wake up your system. A handful of almonds or walnuts loaded with heart-healthy fats and protein. A slice of whole grain toast offering steady energy without a sugar crash. Even a small glass of water first thing can make a world of difference, rehydrating your body and helping your blood flow more easily. And then, instead of jumping right into heavy chores, ease into your morning. Think of it like warming up your car on a cold day. Try a few gentle stretches, take a slow walk around your yard, or practice a little morning Tai Chi. These small movements signal to your body it's time to wake up. But we're going to do this safely because here's the bottom line. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. Treat the morning and your body with the care and respect they deserve. Margaret Thompson never knew this. She woke up that morning feeling fine, but skipped breakfast, went straight into the yard to tend her flowers, and suffered a massive stroke before anyone could help. Don't let that be your story. It only takes a few extra minutes to protect yourself, to give your body what it needs so you can stay active, independent, and healthy for years to come. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. Just type yes if you promise to start your mornings with care. Your body will thank you, and so will the people who love you. Mistake number 2. Jumping out of bed too fast. Let me ask you, how many mornings have you woken up, glanced at the clock, and immediately felt the urge to rush out of bed and start your day? It's such a common habit, especially for folks who spent their lives being hardworking, early risers. The house needs cleaning, the coffee's calling, maybe the dog's waiting for that morning walk. So, without thinking, you swing your legs out, stand up fast, and push through. But here's the part no one tells you, especially as we get older. This simple morning habit could be putting your health and independence at serious risk. You see, while you sleep, your body enters a deep state of rest and repair. Your heart rate slows down, your blood pressure drops, and your circulation, especially to your brain, decreases. This is completely normal. It's your body's way of healing and resetting for the day ahead. But the moment you wake up, your body needs time to adjust. If you sit up or stand too quickly, your blood pressure can't catch up fast enough. What happens next is something doctors call orthostatic hypotension, a sudden sharp drop in blood pressure. And the symptoms, dizziness, blurred vision, feeling lightheaded, that terrifying moment when the room spins and you have to grab onto something just to stay upright. Sound familiar? Maybe it's happened to you once or twice and you brushed it off. But here's the danger. One wrong step, one missed grab, and it could lead to a serious fall. And falls, my friend, are one of the leading reasons seniors lose their independence. A fractured hip, a head injury. These aren't just medical problems. They can change the course of your life. What makes it even worse is that your body is stiff in the morning. After hours of lying still, your joints, muscles, and spine need a little extra time to wake up. Sudden movements don't just shock your heart. They can strain your back, pull a muscle, or even cause a spinal injury. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Give your body a chance to wake up the right way. Here's what I want you to try tomorrow morning and every morning after. Step 1. As soon as you wake up, stay lying down for a minute or two. Take a few deep breaths. Feel your body waking up. No rush. Step 2. Stretch gently while still in bed. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your ankles. Move your arms. Get the blood flowing slowly. Step 3. Roll onto your side, then push yourself up into a seated position. Let your feet rest flat on the floor. Sit there. Just breathe for 30 to 60 seconds. Step 4. When you feel steady, slowly stand up, using a sturdy surface like your nightstand or a bed frame for support if needed. These extra few moments might not seem like much, but they could be the difference between starting your day strong or ending up in the ER with a fall injury. Think of it like this. You wouldn't turn on an old car and hit the gas immediately, right? You'd let it warm up first. Your body deserves that same care, especially now. I want you to imagine how much safer and steadier you'd feel if every morning started this way. Calm, controlled, with your body fully ready for the day ahead. And listen, this isn't about slowing down your life. It's about protecting the life you've worked so hard to build, staying independent, staying strong, staying right here, enjoying every sunrise you're blessed to see. Margaret Thompson didn't know this. She woke up that morning, jumped out of bed like she'd done 1,000 times before. But this time, her body wasn't ready. She lost her balance, fell hard, and never recovered. Don't let that be your story. You're smarter now. You know better. And tomorrow, you'll do better. Let's protect what matters most. Starting first thing tomorrow. Mistake number 3, straining in the bathroom. A silent risk hiding in your morning routine. Now, this next one might surprise you because it's something we all do every single morning, and most of us never give it a second thought. But the simple act of using the bathroom can become shockingly dangerous as we age, especially if you're straining. You see, overnight your body has been working hard, processing everything you ate the day before, clearing out waste, and getting ready for the new day. So naturally that morning urge hits and many of us rush straight to the bathroom. But here's what most people don't realize. Straining too hard on the toilet, especially first thing in the morning, can trigger a dangerous chain reaction inside your body. Every time you push or bear down, your chest pressure spikes. That strain forces your heart to work harder and temporarily reduces the amount of blood flowing back to your heart and brain. For someone younger, this might not seem like a big deal, but for older adults, especially if you have high blood pressure, heart issues, or circulation problems, this moment of strain can become life-threatening. In fact, doctors even have a name for it, the Valsalva maneuver, where straining can cause your blood pressure to swing wildly. First, it surges high, then it drops suddenly. And during those few seconds, you could feel lightheaded, dizzy, or even faint right there in the bathroom. What's even scarier, in severe cases, straining too hard can trigger a heart attack or stroke, especially in the early morning hours when your blood vessels are stiff and your heart is still warming up for the day. I know this sounds extreme, but it happens more often than you think. And the saddest part, most people, like our friend Margaret Thompson, never see it coming. Margaret woke up that morning feeling fine until she rushed to the bathroom. She'd been dealing with a little constipation like so many of us do, but instead of slowing down, breathing, and giving her body time, she forced it. That strain put sudden pressure on her heart, and she collapsed before anyone could help. This is real, and it's preventable. So, how do you protect yourself from turning a simple bathroom trip into a medical emergency? It starts with changing the way you approach your mornings and treating your body with the care it deserves. First, slow down. There's no prize for finishing quickly in the bathroom. Take your time, breathe deeply, and never force it. Second, stay hydrated, especially in the morning. Start your day with a full glass of water. It helps soften stools and gets your digestion moving naturally. Third, add more fiber to your diet. Simple changes like oatmeal for breakfast. A handful of berries, leafy greens, or whole grains can make a huge difference. Aim for 25 to 30 g of fiber per day, and trust me, your body will thank you. Fourth, ditch the phone or newspaper. I know it's become a habit for so many of us, but sitting too long on the toilet actually increases pressure on your veins, raising the risk of hemorrhoids and worsening circulation issues. Keep it simple. Do what you need to do, then get up and move. Lastly, if constipation is a regular issue, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor. There are safe options out there, from fiber supplements to gentle stool softeners designed for seniors like you. Because here's the truth. Something as simple as a safe, comfortable bathroom routine can protect your heart, your brain, and your independence. You've worked too hard, come too far to let something like this trip you up. So, tomorrow morning, take your time, listen to your body, and never strain. Your health is worth it every single time. Mistake number 4, withdrawing from family and friends. The silent killer no one warns you about. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you truly connected with someone, shared a laugh, a story, or just sat together talking about life? If it's been a while, you're not alone. As we get older, our social circles tend to shrink, not because we want them to, but because life changes. Retirement slows us down, friends move away, loved ones pass on, and suddenly the days get quieter, sometimes too quiet. At first, solitude might feel peaceful, a break from the hustle and bustle of raising kids or building a career. But what starts as enjoying the quiet can slowly turn into isolation. And that's where the real danger begins. Because the truth is, loneliness is a silent killer, and I don't say that lightly. Study after study shows that social isolation increases the risk of depression, anxiety, dementia, heart disease, and even early death. In fact, some health experts say being socially isolated is just as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And here's why. We humans are wired for connection. Our brains, our hearts, they thrive on meaningful relationships. When those connections fade, our emotional health suffers first. But it doesn't stop there. Over time, loneliness starts to affect our physical health too, weakening the immune system, raising blood pressure, and speeding up cognitive decline. It's heartbreaking how many good, kind, intelligent people, just like Margaret Thompson, slowly fade into the background simply because they stop reaching out and no one notices until it's too late. Margaret's story wasn't just about physical health. In the months before her passing, her daughter shared that Margaret had started turning down invitations, skipping church, and rarely picking up the phone. "I just don't feel like it," she'd say. And that, my friends, is the most dangerous sentence of all, because the less we engage, the less we want to engage. And slowly the world starts to feel smaller, darker, lonelier. But it doesn't have to be that way. There is so much life left to live, and so many people who still need you. Here's how you protect yourself, starting today. First, reconnect. Call an old friend, someone you haven't talked to in months or even years. You'll be surprised how good it feels to hear their voice again. Second, schedule regular family time. Whether it's a weekly phone call, a video chat, or Sunday dinner, make connection a priority. And if your family lives far away, embrace technology. Zoom, FaceTime, even texting keeps you part of their world. Third, get involved in your community. Senior centers, local libraries, churches, they're full of activities designed just for you. Join a book club, take a painting class, volunteer at the local food pantry. Not only will you stay social, you'll feel needed. Fourth, don't be afraid to try something new. Whether it's learning to play an instrument, joining a walking group, or signing up for a class, new experiences create new connections. And yes, it might feel awkward at first, but that's how every great friendship starts. Remember, staying social isn't just about being busy. It's about keeping your heart open, your mind sharp, and your spirit full. Because here's the truth, you are not meant to do life alone. We're better, stronger, and healthier when we're connected. So if you've been pulling back lately, if the days are starting to blur together, promise yourself and me that you'll take one small step toward connection today. You are still needed, you are still loved, you still matter. Mistake number 5, skipping regular health checkups. The most dangerous excuse you can make. How many times have you thought to yourself, "I feel fine, so why bother going to the doctor?" It's an easy excuse to make, especially when you're feeling healthy and active. But let me tell you, my friend, "I feel fine" is one of the most dangerous excuses you can make. Here's why. Many serious illnesses like high blood pressure, diabetes, and even early-stage cancers often show no symptoms. At least not until it's too late. By the time you feel something's wrong, the damage could already be done. Let me take you back to Margaret Thompson's story. She didn't feel sick. She woke up every day, had her coffee, took her daily walk. But when her daughter took her to the doctor for a routine checkup just a few weeks before her passing, they discovered untreated high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and signs of early-stage heart disease. It was already too late to reverse the damage. Here's the thing, early detection can save your life, but here's what happens instead. As we get older, many of us start to feel like we know our bodies better than anyone. I've been living in this body for 70+ years. I know when something's wrong. And while that's true to a point, you can't see what's going on beneath the surface. Things like heart disease, diabetes, and even some types of cancer can develop quietly without any obvious symptoms until they reach a crisis point. Here's the cold truth. By the time you notice symptoms like feeling fatigued, dizzy, or losing weight without trying, it might be because a chronic condition has already caused damage to your heart, brain, or other organs. And the sad part, that damage might be irreversible. But here's where you have the power to change the outcome. Regular health checkups. I know the idea of going to the doctor, getting blood drawn, sitting through tests, It doesn't sound like fun, but these appointments aren't just for when you're sick, they're for prevention. They help your doctor catch issues early before they turn into something serious. Let's talk about high blood pressure, for example. It's called the silent killer for a reason. Most people with high blood pressure don't feel any symptoms at all, but over time, it silently damages your arteries, heart, and kidneys. Without regular monitoring, you might not even realize you're at risk until a heart attack or stroke hits. Diabetes is another one. It's so common in older adults, and it can wreak havoc on your body without you even noticing. If you're not testing your blood sugar levels regularly, you could miss the signs of early-stage diabetes until it starts affecting your eyes, kidneys, and nerves. And what about cancer? Some types of cancer, like breast cancer or colon cancer, don't show obvious signs until they've already spread. That's why routine screenings like mammograms and colonoscopies are so important. They catch things early when treatments are still highly effective. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First, make routine checkups a non-negotiable part of your health routine. Visit your doctor at least once a year, even if you feel fine. Second, keep an eye on your health at home. Take your blood pressure regularly. Check your weight, track your energy levels. If anything feels off, even a little, speak up. Your doctor needs to know every detail, no matter how small. Third, stay up to date on screenings. Depending on your age and risk factors, make sure you're getting the recommended tests, mammograms, colonoscopies, prostate exams, and cholesterol checks. Fourth, ask questions. If your doctor mentions something you don't understand, ask for clarification. Take an active role in your health. Your voice matters. The bottom line, taking care of your health doesn't stop with taking your medications or eating healthy. It's about being proactive, taking that extra step to stay ahead of potential problems. Margaret Thompson didn't realize her high blood pressure and cholesterol levels were silently working against her until it was too late. Don't let that be your story. You deserve to live your later years in the best health possible, and regular health checkups are the key to making sure that happens. Mistake number 6, ignoring your mental health. Why it's just as important as your physical health. Here's a question for you. How are you really feeling? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. I know it's easy to brush off these questions, especially when we're doing our best to keep moving through life. But the truth is, aging comes with change, and some of that change can be difficult. As we get older, we experience loss, maybe a spouse, a friend, or even our own independence. The roles we once played, mother, father, caregiver, start to shift, and sometimes it's hard to know who we are without them. But here's the thing. Feeling sad or anxious is not a normal part of aging, and ignoring these feelings, hoping they'll just pass, is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Margaret Thompson's health didn't just fail her physically. It was her mind that started to weaken first. Over the last year of her life, she had started to withdraw. She'd stopped going out as much, stopped calling her friends, and became quieter around family. She'd tell her daughter, "I'm just getting older, that's all." But the truth was, Margaret was struggling with depression. She felt isolated, overwhelmed by the changes in her life, and unsure of her purpose. And the saddest part, she didn't ask for help. Depression, anxiety, and loneliness aren't just emotions that make us feel bad. They can physically harm us too. They weaken our immune system, raise our risk of chronic diseases, and affect our heart health. In fact, social isolation has been linked to higher rates of stroke and early death. But here's the good news. You don't have to go through this alone. Just like we take care of our bodies, we need to take care of our minds. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and there are simple steps you can take right now to protect your emotional well-being. First, keep your mind active. It's so important to keep learning, to stay curious. Read books, solve puzzles, learn a new skill, or take up a hobby you have always wanted to try. Whether it's learning an instrument, gardening, or even taking a painting class, keep your brain engaged. It's scientifically proven that mental exercise, just like physical exercise, keeps your mind sharp and can even delay the onset of cognitive decline. Second, move your body. Exercise isn't just good for your muscles, it's great for your mind too. Even something as simple as a gentle walk in the park, a short yoga session, or stretching at home can help release endorphins your body's natural mood lifters. Physical activity boosts your mood, helps reduce anxiety, and can even fight depression. The more active you stay, the better you'll feel emotionally and physically. Third, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment. It's about focusing on your breathing, letting go of worries, and taking time to be kind to yourself. Whether you practice meditation, deep breathing, or just take a few quiet moments each day to clear your mind, mindfulness can reduce stress and improve your emotional health. Lastly, ask for help if you need it. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Talking to a therapist, counselor, or even a trusted friend about how you're feeling can make all the difference. You don't have to keep everything bottled up. Whether it's a small chat with a neighbor or a session with a professional, it's okay to seek support. And if you're feeling alone, reach out, join a group, volunteer at a local community center, call a friend. Isolation feeds depression, but connection is the antidote. The truth is joy and purpose matter at every age. You have every right to feel happy, to feel meaningful, and to feel engaged with life, no matter how old you are. Don't make the same mistake Margaret did. Don't ignore how you're feeling. Take action today because your mental health is just as important as your physical health. If you're ready to make your mental well-being a priority, comment, "I'm taking care of my mind" below. And remember, every day is a new chance to start fresh, find joy, and live your best life. Bonus, 3 common regrets after 70 and how to avoid them. Not cherishing relationships. One of the most common regrets seniors have after 70 is not spending enough time with the people who mattered most, family, friends, and loved ones. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life. Between work, raising children, and running the household, relationships often get put on the back burner. You think you'll have time later. You think there will be time to visit the grandkids, have that dinner with friends, or just sit down for a conversation with your partner. But then time slips away and you realize there's never enough of it. The truth is, relationships are the real treasures in life. It's the moments you spend with those you love that shape the memories you'll carry with you. Make the effort today to nurture those relationships. Call that friend you haven't spoken to in years. Visit family more often and cherish every moment you have together. Not pursuing passions. How many of us have dreams or hobbies we put off for someday? It's easy to say, "I'll get to it later." Whether it's picking up that instrument you've always wanted to learn to play, traveling to that place on your bucket list, or finally writing that book you've been thinking about for years. But someday never comes. Before you know it, years go by and those dreams remain just that, dreams. But it's not too late. You're still here. You still have time to pursue your passions. Whether it's taking up painting, learning a new language, or starting a small business, there's no expiration date on chasing your dreams. Don't wait until you're looking back on your life with regret. Start today. Invest in yourself, your happiness, and your passions. You deserve to live a life full of joy and purpose, not protecting their health. Another big regret is not realizing how precious your health truly is until it's too late. When you're younger, you might think you're invincible. You push through aches, ignore signs of fatigue, and eat whatever is convenient because there's always time to change later. But as you age, those years of neglect start to catch up with you. It's not uncommon for seniors to regret not paying more attention to their health earlier in life. The damage to your heart, your joints, your mind. It doesn't happen overnight. It's the little things you ignored over the years that add up. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start taking care of yourself. Regular exercise, eating nutrient-rich foods, getting enough sleep, and visiting the doctor for routine checkups are simple ways you can protect your health today and for the years ahead. You have the power to change your health story. Your next chapter starts today. Here's the truth. You are not defined by your past mistakes or regrets. What matters most is what you do next. Every small change you make today, whether it's reaching out to a loved one, taking that morning stretch, scheduling your next health checkup, is an investment in your future. Your later years should not be a time of settling or slowing down. They should be your best years, a time to live joyfully, pursue your passions, and enjoy the relationships that bring you peace and happiness. So, today is the day to start fresh. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live wisely. Live joyfully, live fully. This is your time. What's the one change you'll make today? Which of these common regrets resonated with you most? What small change will you make today to ensure your later years are full of love, purpose, and health? Comment below. Your thoughts and actions could inspire someone else to take control of their life too. You're not alone on this journey. We can all support and inspire each other. Like, share, subscribe to Senior Wisdom, because your life, your health, and your happiness matter. Let me know in the comments what step you'll take today to start living your best life. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear.